Hello everybody, it's Saturday, July 11th, 2020. The temperature is 82 Fahrenheit, 28 Celsius. I'm going to be doing a walking video of Eastchester, Bronx today. It's my first time in this neighborhood. I'm on the number 2 train, which doesn't normally come here, but the number 5 train is having some issues right now, so they diverted the number 2 trains to come here. And let's see what the neighborhood of Eastchester is all about. Of course, it takes a while for the doors to open. All right, man, take care. So basically, Eastchester is a working class neighborhood in the Bronx in New York City. It's also confusing because there's another place called Eastchester in Westchester County, and the reason why it's like that is because the two places are related to each other. Before 1895, they were the same neighborhood, Eastchester, Westchester, and Eastchester, Bronx, but it was only in 1895 that this part of Eastchester became part of New York City due to the annexation. This is one of the northernmost neighborhoods in New York City. Above here is the Westchester County, the village of Mount Vernon. Actually, Mount Vernon used to be part of Eastchester as well. All right, so here's Dyer Avenue and Light Avenue. Here's Light Street and Dyer Avenue. Now I'm gonna figure out where I want to go. I think Dyer Avenue goes that way. I'm gonna go south on it. By the way, this is during the Phase 3 opening of the New York City economy from COVID-19. So retail shops are allowed to be open now. Dining establishments, although they're only allowed to do takeout, delivery, and outdoor dine-in service. And also the barber shops and hair salons. Okay. I'm not sure if this is Light Street or if that's Dyer Avenue. But I guess I'll find out if I continue going this way. Google Maps is kind of... Yeah, this is Light Street. Dyer Avenue is this way. The street sign got rotated somehow. Yeah, that makes sense because Dyer Avenue is that way. See, I told you this is my first time here. If I knew everything, I'd be going the right way, right? But the reason I want to go on Dyer Avenue is because it's the name of the subway station, and also it's on the way to some shopping centers and also Co-op City, which will be in a separate video. Wow, what's with this area? Looks a little bit sketchy with all these rocks here and litter underneath the train. Then again, it seems like areas under the train and bridges and things of that nature in New York don't really get taken care of as well as they should. The ground's also wet because yesterday was Tropical Storm Faye. I did record that yesterday, and I'm gonna cross over to the other side because I see a huge puddle there. I don't want to deal with that. We got some nice homes here in Eastchester. So I'm gonna go for a little bit until I hit Boston Road. Boston Road is the main street in Eastchester. There's some shopping areas on Boston Road, and I'll go to the shopping area there. All right, now there's a supply company, ABC Supply. Seems like a generic name for a company to me, kind of like Acme Supply in the Looney Tunes cartoons. There's the BX16 bus. But some more facts about Eastchester that I'm going to read off. The neighborhood was historically Ashkenazi Jewish and Italian American, and it has the same name as the modern day town, approximately 5 miles to the north, the town of Eastchester. But now the demographics are, where's the demographics? Well, it doesn't really say that here, but it does say that 47.8% of the population live below the poverty line. And that's a statistic that's not really a good statistic for the neighborhood at all. Seems to be quite a few auto places here. There's a motor vehicle repair shop across the street. Here we've got some cars without plates. Probably they're up for sale. I have heard that the used car market has experienced a spike because people don't want to take public transportation during COVID-19, and plus new cars are too expensive, so they'd rather purchase used cars. But anyway, here's Boston Road. Boston Road is the main commercial area, as I told you before, of Eastchester. We'll check out that shopping area over there, and then I'll continue left onto Boston Road some more. Yeah, I can see why this is the main area. There's a lot of businesses here. Look at this one. In one building, they have DVD Palace, Bruce's Car Care Center, and Second Deli, or Seeker Deli. I can't make it out if that's an N or an R. But we have here Shopwell Plaza. I don't know why they call this road Boston Road though. Seems like New York City and Boston are a few hours away driving. Then again, there's always like weird things that happen inside cities. They have Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C., and Alabama Avenue in Brooklyn. There's a New York Avenue in Brooklyn too. Like, do you need a New York Avenue in New York? Busy shopping center. And seems like things are getting back to normal now because there's a lot of traffic and people want to get their shopping done. Here's an auto repair place, a Caribbean supermarket, S.Y. Grace Fish. Got to be careful in parking lots because most car accidents and crashes happen in parking lots. I guess people, they feel like it's a smaller, slower speed, so they're more careless when it comes to driving inside a parking lot. Plaza, beauty supply, medical office, Mingles, Ultra Lounge, Seatown. So you have a Caribbean supermarket here, and you have the neighborhood supermarket. And also a Chinese restaurant, urgent care. I think that's enough for now. What did I tell you about people driving careless inside the parking lot? I'm not sure which vehicle had the right of way there, but someone wanted to get their opinion in. Makes sense. There's a car dealership across the street, the Eastchester car dealership. So what I'm gonna do is walk Boston Road all the way to Connor Street. There seems to be quite a bit of activity here on Boston Road, so let's stick with it. So many cars, oh my goodness. Seems busier than Northern Boulevard, Queens, where I'm from. Would have been something if I caught a car crash in the parking lot. Not that I'd wish it on anyone to be involved in a car crash. But people, drive carefully in parking lots. You do not want to get involved in a car crash in a parking lot. All right, let's go on Boston Road and go to Provost Avenue and then make my way towards Co-op City and see what's around here. Probably more and more car places and auto repair places. Think this place has enough tires? They can fix your tires and also give you new and used ones. Flats are fixed. There's also a bridge there for vehicles. I'm not sure if I'm able to walk on it or not. And this kind of looks like a sketchy block. Kind of reminds me of the northern ends of Astoria, Queens. Near Steinway Street. Also, the names of these streets are kind of strange. Romulus Avenue, De Laval Avenue, Allen Place. All these names of these streets probably are names of families or people who used to live here and had influence in the area. Another car place, Meineke. And here's Saphir Security Fence Co. This is definitely one of the more interesting neighborhoods I've walked through. Definitely not a neighborhood you would visit as a tourist, that's for sure. Only I would come to this area where there's car shops to the left and right of me and tons of traffic. You ask your family members, oh, I visited New York City, where'd you go? I went to Eastchester, Bronx, and I saw some car repair places. But I guess if you're coming to New York City now during COVID-19, these are one of the few areas which do have activity now. Here in Eastchester, Bronx, it's more lively than Times Square, Manhattan, which is probably the quietest neighborhood now in New York. All right, we have a gas station here, $2.29 for gasoline. Don't forget to add 9/10 of a penny to that too. I really wonder who put the 9/10 of a penny onto gas prices, but it doesn't really make sense. All right, here's Connor Street. Gonna walk south on Connor Street. Also a large Dunkin' Donuts with a drive-through available. Now I do have to say something, folks. There is rain in the forecast, but it's only about a 40% chance of rain, so I may have to use my umbrella. I don't expect to though. Also, if you didn't see the McDonald's, there it is. Open for takeout and delivery. They have on the front door there. No outdoor seating right now at McDonald's. Although they certainly could if they wanted to. They certainly can do outdoor seating because they got the huge parking lot. You know what? I'm seeing water and I'm feeling water on my body, so maybe I do have to use my umbrella. I see insects there pollinating the flowers. With any luck, this will just be a passing shower and I won't have to use my umbrella. Now this highway over here is the New England Thruway. This will go right onto Connecticut. Look at this fruit vendor here. He's got a lot of stuff for sale. Or maybe they're just getting ready to deliver it somewhere else. And Pep Boys. Pep Boys is the, I think, the nationwide chain for auto supplies. I do have to be careful here with the traffic. There's a lot of cars. Once I pass over the highway, I'm going to end the video because it's no longer going to be Eastchester anymore. It's going to be Co-op City. And I don't know what it is, but highway overpasses are notorious for having litter and garbage. Especially, look at this. These are all used fireworks. 4th of July was 7 days ago. Today's the 11th. And I don't think everyone here disposed of their fireworks properly. This is probably a site where they did launch fireworks from. All right, folks, if you enjoyed this walk of Eastchester, Bronx, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe for some more videos, And I'll see you all next time, folks. Bye-bye.